If you're watching this video, it's because you're a Naruto fan who's tired of hearing haters trash your favorite series. Well, get ready because today we're celebrating the 5 reasons why Naruto absolutely deserves its status as one of the greatest anime ever created. And trust me, by the end of this, even the haters might finally understand why millions of fans worldwide love this series. Let's jump in. Number 5. The theme of hard work versus natural talent is revolutionary. Critics say Naruto betrays its underdog message, but they completely miss the point. Yes, Naruto has the Nine Tails and special lineage, but that's not what makes him special. What separates Naruto from everyone else is his refusal to give up, despite constant rejection and loneliness. He was hated by his entire village, had no family, no mentor for years, yet he kept pushing forward. That's the real message. It's not about having 0 advantages, it's about what you do with whatever circumstances you're given. Rock Lee's story doesn't contradict this theme, it reinforces it. Lee proves that hard work can make you formidable even without natural gifts. And look at characters like Might Guy, who became strong enough to nearly kill Madara through pure dedication. The series shows multiple paths to strength, not just one. Even Sasuke, the natural genius, had to train intensely to reach his goals. Natural talent gives you a starting point, but hard work and determination decide how far you go. That's way more nuanced than critics claim. The power scaling evolves because the threats evolve. Of course, Teenage Ninja Fighting Gods seems extreme compared to Part 1, but that's called escalation and stakes rising. Every great shonen does this. Dragon Ball, One Piece, Bleach, they all scale up dramatically. That's not a flaw, that's storytelling progression. The emotional depth and character development is masterful. Naruto makes you feel everything intensely. Zabuza and Haku's tragic end, Jiraiya's death, Itachi's true sacrifice, Naruto and Sasuke's final battle. These moments don't just make you sad, they fundamentally change how you view the characters and story. What makes Naruto's emotional moments so powerful is the build-up. Kishimoto invests time developing relationships, so when tragedy strikes, it devastates you completely. Jiraiya wasn't just killed for shock value. His death represented the end of an era and the passing of responsibility to the next generation. Itachi's reveal recontextualizes the entire Uchiha massacre and Sasuke's motivations. These are layered, complex emotional beats that reward long-term viewers. And the character development is phenomenal when you actually pay attention. Naruto evolves from an attention-seeking prankster to a mature leader who understands burden and responsibility. Sasuke's descent into darkness and eventual redemption spans the entire series with consistent psychological progression. Gaara transforms from a psychotic killer to a beloved Kazekage who protects his village. Kakashi overcomes his trauma and guilt to become Hokage. Rock Lee learns that hard work alone isn't always enough, but that doesn't diminish his value. Even supporting characters like Shikamaru experience profound growth after losing Asuma. The haters claim characters don't develop, but they're not paying attention. Development isn't just power increases, it's psychological, emotional, and philosophical growth, which Naruto delivers consistently. The world building and lore are incredibly detailed. The hidden villages system, the history of the Sage of Six Paths, the tailed beasts, the Uchiha clan, the various jutsu types, Kekkei Genkai, the shinobi war history. Kishimoto created a rich, complex world with deep political intrigue and mythology. Each village has distinct culture, fighting styles, and philosophies. The Land of Water's brutal graduation exam, the Sand Village's puppet masters, the Cloud Village's lightning-style specialists. These aren't just aesthetic differences, they're fundamental cultural distinctions that affect how characters think and fight. The history between villages creates genuine political tension. The conflicts aren't random, they're rooted in decades of warfare, betrayal, and shifting alliances. Understanding why the villages distrust each other adds weight to the peace Naruto eventually achieves. And the mythology connecting everything, the Sage of Six Paths, Indra and Asura's reincarnation cycle, the Otsutsuki clan, creates a grand narrative that ties individual character stories to cosmic significance. Critics say this feels like retcons, but it's actually foreshadowed throughout. The series plants seeds early that pay off hundreds of chapters later. That's sophisticated long-term planning, not making things up randomly. The fight choreography and strategic combat is peak shonen. Naruto's best fights aren't just flashy animation, they're tactical battles where strategy matters as much as power. Rock Lee versus Gaara showcased taijutsu brilliance. Shikamaru versus Haiden demonstrated intelligence defeating raw strength. Kakashi versus Obito combined emotional weight with creative jutsu application. Naruto and Sasuke's final valley fight brought their entire rivalry to a climactic, beautifully animated conclusion. What separates Naruto's combat from other shonen is the variety. You've got taijutsu specialists like Guy and Lee, Genjutsu masters like Itachi and Kurenai, puppeteers like Sasori and Kankuro, sensory types, medical ninja, and seal masters. Every fighting style feels distinct and useful. The jutsu system with hand signs, chakra nature types, and combination techniques creates endless strategic possibilities. Characters can't just punch harder to win, they need to outthink opponents, exploit weaknesses, and adapt tactics mid-battle. Yes, the power scaling increases dramatically, but even in god-tier battles, strategy still matters. Naruto doesn't defeat Kaguya through raw power alone. It requires teamwork, clever use of abilities, and tactical thinking. That consistency in valuing strategy even at the highest power levels shows strong writing. The themes of loneliness, forgiveness, and breaking cycles of hatred are timeless and profound. This is what elevates Naruto from good to legendary. At its core, Naruto explores incredibly mature themes about how pain and loneliness affect people, how hatred perpetuates across generations, and whether forgiveness and understanding can truly change the Naruto's journey from hated outcast to beloved hero, who everyone acknowledges represents hope, that anyone can overcome their circumstances through perseverance and maintaining your principles. The talk no jutsu critics mock, that's actually the point. Naruto doesn't want to just defeat enemies physically, he wants to break the cycle of hatred that's plagued the shinobi world for generations. Violence only creates more violence, more revenge, more hatred. Someone has to choose understanding over revenge to stop the cycle. That's not naive, that's revolutionary and difficult. Choosing to understand someone who hurt you requires more strength than simply killing them. Nagato, who destroyed Konoha and killed people Naruto loved, gets convinced not through weakness, but because Naruto offers a different path forward that breaks the cycle. Obito, manipulated since childhood, receives understanding instead of pure condemnation. This doesn't erase their crimes or remove consequences. It offers the possibility of redemption, which is fundamentally hopeful. The series asks difficult questions. Can people truly change? Should we forgive those who hurt us? How do we stop cycles of revenge? These aren't simple questions with easy answers, which is why Naruto's approach feels meaningful rather than preachy. So there you have it, 5 reasons why Naruto deserves its legendary status and massive fan base worldwide. Now tell us in the comments, what's your favorite Naruto moment or character that we didn't mention? Subscribe for more anime content, hit that like button, and share this with anyone who needs reminding why Naruto is phenomenal. See you in the next video.